Tabitha and I'm a yoga teacher. I wanted to talk to you about restorative yoga today, which is a different kind of yoga. And normally in yoga class we think about moving our body and stretching and strengthening. In restorative yoga we're thinking about doing nothing. To do that we often come into a room that is darker and quiet. You will find a mat with many props all around. It's like you've got your own little nest. There will be sandbags, bolsters of different sizes, blocks, blankets and straps and anything else we can think of really. We use many things to make your whole body comfortable. So you'll arrive and there will be numerous props. Most of the practice is done on the floor. Occasionally we'll be seated or on our hands and knees, sometimes standing, but very rarely. Nearly everything is done on the floor. In a regular class, and my classes are 90 minutes, we might do 5-6 poses. So we will hold poses a very long time, and while you're holding it, all these props are around you to support you and relax you in the pose. In a regular yoga class, you move into a pose and you're only there for a few seconds often. And so you'll go into the deepest expression of the pose and then you're out. In restorative yoga, you're going to sink into a pose and find a position you can maintain. Once you've found that position, we use bolsters and blankets all around you to support you there. After a while, it can happen that you get uncomfortable in the pose because you're not used to holding that position for so long, and the body begins to ache. You should never feel pain or tension in restorative yoga. If that starts to happen, you lift your hand and wave at me or the teacher, and they'll come, or I'll come, and help you to find the modification. Often that means that you come out of the pose slightly and place more bolsters and more props around you until you're comfortable again. Sometimes it can mean doing an entirely different pose. So why do this yoga? Why would you lie around on the floor and not lie at home on your couch where it's much more comfortable, you think? This yoga is very healing. This is basically a healing practice, and it's very useful for people who are working with an injury or recovering from an injury or recovering from surgery, working with chronic illness, who suffer from anxiety or maybe tension, insomnia. So one of the reasons why restorative yoga is so beneficial is that it supports the parasympathetic nervous system, which helps reduce your stress and anxiety. Hopefully you're now inspired enough to come to one of my classes. You can look for them online at tabithacarney.com or find a restorative yoga class in your area. Namaste.